Today, protesters sat in on the Board of Trustees meeting asking university officials to end an archaeological project. The Mount Zion project has now been in Jerusalem since 2008, and it's under scrutiny right now as the war between Palestine and Israel continues. Queen City News reporter Casey Jones live tonight from UNC Charlotte. Casey, so this group of protesters have been out several times this week.
That's right. This is day 4 of the group of Palestine supporters occupying the space behind me. At one point, they had tents up, but university officials said those tents violated campus policy, so the group took them down. But they're still out with blankets and signs and even inside meetings asking university officials to be transparent about money that may be flowing from UNC Charlotte to Israel. 5 months of war between Palestine and Israel, killing tens of thousands of people, has protesters across the country calling for peace, including at UNC Charlotte, where student protesters supporting Palestine are digging deeper into the university's presence in Israel.
They fund the economy of Israel by doing research projects and buying permits, which in hand work to displace Palestinians from areas of archaeological research.
UNC Charlotte is the only non-Israeli university with a license to dig in Jerusalem. The Mount Zion Archaeological Project is partly funded by UNC Charlotte. Protesters want the Board of Trustees to pass a resolution to be transparent about the money spent in Israel. The group sat in the board meeting with signs for their cause. A small group of Israel supporters showed up to the protest Thursday. At one point, one Palestinian protester threw the Israel flag on the ground before other protesters stopped him. Freshman Matthew Kingsley says some of the demands are misdirected.
Their entire base is about UNCC divesting from the research project in the mountains of Israel. So that has nothing to do with the Board of Trustees. If you actually look into it, that does with the North Carolina government. The government is the one responsible for funding these projects.
In a statement, a UNC Charlotte University spokesperson said, "As a public institution, UNC Charlotte is committed to upholding the right of individuals to engage in free speech on campus. We are grateful to all members of our campus community for respectfully exercising their First Amendment rights." Protesters for Palestine say they plan to keep asking university leadership to disclose its dealings with Israel.
We're not killing anyone, we're not hurting anyone, we're not promoting violence. We are merely sitting, celebrating the life of Palestinians, celebrating the culture of Palestinians, and demanding our voices to be heard because these institutions are not listening to their students.
I asked university officials to clarify how much money they are spending on this project. A spokesperson says that all funds are privately raised and that no university funds have been used in that Mount Zion project. This is the last Board of Trustees meeting until July, but there's an SGA meeting going on right now, and some of the protesters have gone inside to try to get some action on their end. Reporting live from UNC Charlotte, Casey Jones, Queen City News.